As we know that half subtractor is used to perform the subtraction operation for the two variables. But when the borrow is generating from low level bits to the high order bits, then at that time the half subtractor is not useful. And to perform the subtraction operation of the three variables and to consider the borrow generating, we need to use the full subtractor. This is the block diagram of a full subtractor. In full subtractor, two external variables, variable A, variable B, these are used as a input. Along with the two variables inputs, the borrow generating from the lower order bits to the higher order bits is going to be used by the full subtractor to perform the subtraction operation. And output generating is difference and the borrow. This is the output. This is the block diagram of a full subtractor. Now as we familiar that full subtractor is performs operation on the three variables. That is the variable A, variable B and the borrow N. Now for the borrow, now I am going to use the variable, let's say the C here. Now when the three inputs are given, then what will be the borrow and what will be the difference, that will find out. Now this is a truth table for the full subtractor. The three inputs A, B and C and the output is difference and borrow. Now when the inputs are 0, 0, 0, then the difference is 0 and borrow is 0. When input is 0, 0, 1, difference is 1, borrow is 1. 0, 1, 0, difference is 1, borrow is. When 0, 1, 1, difference is 0, borrow is 1. When 1, 0, 0, difference is 1, borrow is 0. 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. And 1, 1, 1, difference is 1 and borrow is 1. 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. And 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Now this is the truth table of the full subtractor. Now once we got the truth table, now our next task is to find out the Boolean functions representing by the difference and borrow. Now in the difference and borrow, three variables we are going to use. So three variable K map we need to construct. Now this is a three variable K map for the difference, variable A, variable B, C, and this three variable K map for the borrow. Zero, one, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. This is for the difference and this is for the borrow. Now we'll plot the difference and borrow terms onto the K map. Now for the difference, 0, 1, 1, 0, then 1, 0, 1. Now no pairing is possible, all are isolated one. So circle all the isolated ones and find out the Boolean function representing by these ones. Now the difference function is identified as, for this one it is A bar, B bar, C plus this one bar, B, C bar plus this one A, B bar, C bar, and this one is A, B and C. This is the Boolean function representing by the difference. And for the borrow, the Boolean function representing by borrow after plotting the K map is 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. Now We can form a pairs here. This can be my first pair. It can be my second pair, and this can be my third pair. Now we'll find out the terms which are representing by the three pairs. The first pair is this one. Let's say the terms representing are A bar and C, plus second A bar and B, plus third term B and C. Now this is the Boolean function representing by the borrow. Now once we'll find out the Boolean function, now we can design the logic circuit for the difference and borrow. Now simply by using the basic gates, we'll first implement the difference and borrow. Now the logic circuit I'm going to design for the difference first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minterms are available. So 4 AND gates I will use. This is the first, second, third and the fourth. The first AND gate is having input A bar, B bar, C. Second input A bar, B and C bar. Third A, B bar, C bar. And third one A, B, C. All the outputs I am going to OR together. Which is nothing but the difference. Similarly, we'll implement the borrow. 3 AND gates are required for the 3 terms. So I am going to 3 AND gates. The inputs to the first AND gate are A bar and C. Inputs to the second AND gates are A bar and B. Inputs to the third AND gates are B and C. And I am ORing together all the outputs, which is nothing but the borrow. This is the logic circuit of the full subtractor using basic gates. Now to implement the full subtractor by using a special gate XOR, now we can simplify the difference expression. Now the difference expression first we'll take down. The difference is identified as A bar, B bar, C, A, B, C bar plus A, B bar, C bar plus A, B, C. This is the Boolean function which is representing by the difference. Now I will try to minimize it. Second one is A bar, B, C bar. A bar, B bar, C. A bar, B, C bar. A, B bar, C bar and ABC. Now we'll try to minimize the expression. Now we'll take the from the first term and the last term, we'll take a common C as a outside of the bracket and internal A bar, B bar plus AB. Similarly, from these two terms, now I will take C bar as a common outside of the bracket and internal to the bracket, it is A bar B plus A B bar. Now again we know that A bar B bar plus AB is nothing but the A XOR B plus C bar and this is A XOR B. Now again we know that A XOR B is nothing but not of A XOR B. Now with the help of this expression, now I can rewrite the Boolean expression like this: C XOR A XOR B. Now this is the simplified expression of the difference, which is nothing but the difference simplified expression. Now this simplified expression we can implement by using the special gate XOR. Now two XOR gates are required. The first XOR gate for the inputs A and B, which is giving the A, B. The third input is also C. I can write here the A XOR B XOR C. And the borrow I can implement as it is. There are 3 AND gates required. First, second, third. 2. And finally I am going to OR together. Which is nothing but the borrow. The inputs given are the expression of the borrow is A bar B. NAND gate I am using. This is the A bar and the B. Second gate is A bar C. Now this A bar and C, which is A bar C. And the third one is AC. This is A and this is C. This is the logic diagram. Logic of full subtractor using special gate XOR. Now I want to implement the full subtractor by using 2 half subtractor. When I want to implement the full subtractor by using 2 half subtractor, at that time we'll go for simplification of the borrow expression. Now we'll try to implement full subtractor using 2 half subtractor. And we'll try to minimize the borrow expression. Now the borrow expression I can rewrite like this. My borrow expression is C plus A bar B plus B C. Here it is BC. It is not AC. Now we'll try to minimize the borrow expression. Now A bar C I can multiply with the B plus B bar plus A bar B I'm going to keep as it is, and BC I'm going to multiply with A plus A bar. Now by using a distributive law, I will expand the expression. The expression now I can rewrite like this. This is going to be multiplied with the B first, then with the B bar. So A bar BC plus A bar B bar C plus A bar B I am going to write as it is, then ABC plus A bar BC. Now I am going to rewrite the expression. Now out of this A bar B from this term and this term. Now I can take A bar B as a common and internally C plus 1 plus, and from these two terms I am going to take C as a common internally, A bar B bar plus AB. Now I am going to rewrite the expression as we know that A plus A is equal to A and A plus 1 is equal to 1. So I am going to rewrite the expression like this. A bar B, this term will become as a 1 plus C, and in the bracket A bar B bar plus AB is nothing but A XNOR B. Now A bar B plus C, A XNOR B, the expression I can rewrite like this: A XOR not of A XOR B. This is simplified expression of the borrow. Now we'll try to implement the logic design with the simplified expression of the difference and the borrow, which will implement by using the two half subtractor. Now the first half subtractor I am going to rewrite like this. The first half subtractor for the two inputs, input A, input B, which is giving me the A XOR B. And this input I am giving to the second XOR gate, and the second input I am giving as C. This is the second input I am giving as a second input to the XOR gate, which is giving me A XOR C. Now we'll implement the borrow. Now to implement the borrow, the first one is A bar B. Now I am going to use the AND gate here. For this AND gate, I will give the input as a bar. So NOT gate I am using here. It will be A bar and B as a second input. It will give me the A bar B. Now the second input is A XOR B. Now I am using here one more AND gate, and A XOR B, this is the first input, and second input is a C, which is giving me C A XOR B. Now to the A XOR B, not of A XOR B I have to pass. So here I am using a NOT gate. This will be A XOR B OR and the multiplication of C. Implement the borrow, I have to use one OR gate. This OR gate will take the first input as A B bar and the second input as C A XOR B NOT of operation. So my output is A bar B plus A XOR B NOT operation and the C, which is nothing but the borrow, and which is nothing but the difference. Now this is the logic design of a full subtractor using two half subtractor. Now here you can observe the first half subtractor. This is the first half subtractor, which is having one XOR gate and one AND gate. And this is the second half subtractor, which is having the one XOR gate and one AND gate. So first half subtractor and second half subtractor, when we are combining together and using one OR gate, then we are getting the full subtractor using the two half subtractor. Now this is the logic design of the full subtractor. I hope all you have cleared the concept.